So today we're talking about scalp issues, and if you want to find out more about this topic, then stay tuned and keep on watching. So you might have itching, you might have flaking, dandruff, itchy scalp, traction alopecia, all these problems. What can happen with locks? You may suffer from scalp issues. So when I hear of people complaining about itchy scalp and I've got dandruff in my locks and my scalp is flaking and it's itching, then the question is, what do you do about it? And the answer is, you got to check what you are using in your locks. For instance, for me, my hair doesn't like coconut oil. I used to put coconut oil, this is like days of my starter lock times. I used to put coconut oil in my scalp because obviously I've heard coconut oil has got so many great properties, and you want to put things in your hair what's beneficial. So I tried it and my scalp did not like it. It was like flakes. It was just so flaky on my scalp, and I said, oh, that is not for me. So I stopped using it. So what I'm saying is, you have to check out what products suit your locks, your hair, your scalp, and stop using it if it doesn't agree with you. Simple as that, really. The itching could be down to the products again. For instance, my hair does not like grapeseed oil. It hates grapeseed oil with a vengeance. I tried it on my hair and I used a number of oils. So what I did was I eliminated certain oils and left one, which was the grapeseed, and found out that it was actually the grapeseed oil that didn't agree with my scalp. It just made my scalp itch so much. So that was eliminated from my products haul. And also, scalp issues can be formed from traction alopecia, where you might have tight hairstyles, like you twist your locks too tightly. You have your your locks are pulled too tight when they're being twisted, and that can form traction alopecia, where your locks will literally, your scalp would be lose hair. And once you get traction alopecia, it's very hard for those hair follicles to grow back. So you need to be very careful, very mindful of when you're styling your locks, that you're not styling them too tightly. I hold my hands up. I used to really have very tight lock hairstyles back in the day. When I first started my locks, I used to do loads of updos, loads of styles where I used to pull my hair back tight. And really, I tell you, these just bring back good memories and also bad memories. So hence why, as I keep going on, I'm on this semi-freeform journey. So once I start retwisting again, I will not be making the same mistakes. And I would not want you to make the same mistakes either. Seborrheic dermatitis is a form of, let's say, adult cradle cap. So you'd have like a thick film of dandruff what's on your scalp, and it's very, very hard to come off. It'll just be flaking everywhere no matter how much you wash. So with that condition, I would advise you obviously to consult your doctor, and maybe you get some special shampoo to get the buildup off your scalp, or you could use more natural products, ACV rinses. And talking about ACV rinses, I had a subscriber, well, I've actually subscribed to her channel as well, Pretty in Purple. She had a question about buildup. She did a ACV rinse. If you want to correct me, Pretty in Purple, comment down below if I'm saying this all wrong, but she had a problem with when she did the ACV rinse, and she was finding it hard getting the buildup out of her locks. So I just advised her on what I would have done in that situation. So basically I just said to her to redo the soak, which was the apple cider vinegar and the baking soda. And I felt in my spirit that the brand of vinegar that she was using didn't really agree with her hair. So I advised her to get the Bragg's brand of vinegar. If you hold on a second, I'm gonna show you that. So this is the brand of vinegar that I always use for my ACV rinses, the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and the baking soda is this one. I'm not sure if you guys in America or Canada or wherever have this particular brand, but this is from London, England, and this is from the pound shop. So that's the baking soda what I use, and it's brilliant, no problems whatsoever when using that. So yeah, so I just advise her to use the Bragg's vinegar, this combo again, soak her locks again thoroughly, then hop in the shower and give it a good rinse, followed up by a shampoo. And what else did I say to her? And I said to stop using the conditioner, because she felt that it was the conditioner that was building up in her locks. So obviously I advised her not to use the conditioner, because that can get trapped in the core of the lock, hence why she was getting the buildup. Because what happens is when you do the ACV, it kind of brings all the dirt and the muck to the surface of the lock. So then you see the buildup sort of surfacing in the lock. So you have to re-soak them and do it again until the buildup has come out of your locks, and follow that with a good shampoo and just rinse again until it comes clean. And yeah, she did message me back, which I think was really nice of her, to let me know that she finally got the buildup out. So well done, Pretty in Purple. I'm so happy that you managed to get the buildup out. So yes, so that is that. So now I'm going to give you 8 tips on how to keep your locks nice and moisturized. The first tip: drink plenty of water. As we all know, water hydrates our body. So water hydrates our locks, because consider it like a plant. You have to water a plant. You water the roots of the plant, and the roots flourish and grow out, supposedly, once it's got enough sunlight and everything else, and maybe some plant food. The same way we have to treat our locks. We have to keep it hydrated. Can't stress enough about keeping your locks hydrated. Plenty of water. So that's number 1. Number 2, find products that actually hydrate your locks. So I've stopped using commercial gels. Flaxseed gel is fine, but I've not tried it myself. But I will probably try it to see how it works on my lock. but I hear a lot of other YouTubers talk about flaxseed gel, homemade flaxseed gel, and that's very beneficial for locks. But the other types of gel, which is so-called lock gels, I find them to be quite drying and strips your hair of all moisture, so I stay away from them. That's why I stopped using gels a long time, because I found that it was drying out my locks. So that's number 2. Find a product that will hydrate your locks. Number 3, avoid excessive products. So as I've said in a lot of my videos, don't become a product junkie and use all sorts of different stuff on your lock. Use about 1, 2 or 3 products, see how they work, and then if they don't work, try something else. But don't become a product junkie and use too many products in your locks. And where do we go to? Number 4, eat plenty of protein, salmon, chicken, kidney beans. These foods are good for our locks. Healthy greens, they nourish our bodies, so hence they will nourish our locks. Number 5, avoid heat styling your hair, if at all possible, because I do know a lot of lockers who use heated tongs or whatever to style their locks, or they'll go under the dryer, hot dryer regularly if they have a style. Try and avoid it at all costs, because that will dry out your locks. So yeah, just avoid too much of the heat styling of your locks. Number 6, give your locks regular steam treatments. Now, when you have, I'm going to do a video about my steam treatment routine. So the steam treatment, it helps to put back the moisture within your locks. So I would advise to do regular steam treatments, maybe once a month, once every 2 weeks. It depends how thirsty your locks are, so just play it by ear. If you want to do it every 2 weeks, do it every 2 weeks. If you want to do it every month, do it every month. Every 6 months, it's down to you. And number 7, clarify. We spoke about clarifying our locks, and I think we've covered that. Make sure you clarify. That is good to detox the scalp and everything like that, and just take off any heavy buildups in your scalp and in your locks. Clarify. I normally clarify every maybe 4 to 6 months. Actually, maybe yeah, about 6 months. I don't really do it that often, because I don't feel I need it, because I'm not using all the gels what I used to use. I'm just sticking to like the natural oils and light oils. Like my favorite oil at the moment is olive oil, but I also like vitamin E oil, rosemary oil. I love rosemary oil, and I like tea tree oil, because those oils, they stimulate your scalp, and they're very good for your hair and your locks. And because I use the olive oil shampoo, I decided to use this, which is the olive oil. Can you see that? I hope you can see. So, the olive oil nourishing sheen, and this is really good, and it's provides natural healthy sheen to dry and thirsty hair. I like to use this in my locks. I don't know if you can tell. Let me see. If you can tell. Kind of gives it a sheen. Don't think you can really see too tough. But yeah, I like to use this because it's light and it does nourish your hair, moisturizes your locks. So I like to use that. Another thing what I use for clarifying is the fairy liquid, the lemon fairy. If you click the link above, then you will see that video, and also the bentonite clay and apple cider vinegar. You can use that for clarifying, because that lifts off all the dirt and grime from the scalp and the roots of your locks, all of the scalp, so that will prevent any scalp issues. So last but not least, do make sure that a sleep bonnet. Keep those natural oils in your hair whilst you sleep. Another thing what I forgot to mention to avoid scalp issues is, please, whatever you do, do not over wash your hair. Overwashing will dry out your locks, and it will dry out your scalp, which will make whatever problem you had in the first place even worse with the itching. I know it, I've been there. I used to wash my hair too much. I still kind of wash it a bit too much, but I've stopped, because I found that it was getting too dry, and there's nothing worse than dry locks. So please do not overwash your locks. You don't need to. I mean, if you exercise like I do, just play it by ear. And also, my lovely friend Latia Melody, she had a video about water washing, and I've tried that, and it's good, because what happens is, one time I would shampoo my hair, the next time I would just wash it with water, hot water, rinse it, use a tea tree oil. Bob's your uncle. Keep it simple. Don't overwash your hair, because it will cause excessive dry scalp, and that's what was happening to my locks. I was overwashing it and it was getting very dry, and if it's dry, then it will snap, it will break. So that's what I just wanted to say. And I know someone's going to ask me about conditioner, and I personally do not use conditioner. Click above and you'll see why I don't use conditioner. But there's other things you can use to condition your hair. It's not just the traditional conditioners. You can use aloe vera, the aloe vera spray. I'll link that above as well. The aloe vera hydration spray that I made for my locks. And also you can use rinses like rosemary, tea rinses, black tea rinses with rosemary, fresh rosemary. You boil it in the pot, and then you just run it through your hair after you've washed it. That's a good strengthening conditioner for your hair. You don't have to use the creamy conditioners. I don't like to use the creamy conditioners because it builds up in my hair, makes my hair too soft, and makes it come apart. So that's why I've stopped using conditioner. But that works for me. If you like conditioner, like to use conditioner, then don't stop using it on my behalf. I'm just saying what it did to my locks. Didn't agree with it, so I will not be using it. So I think I have covered everything, guys. I didn't want to make this video too long because I have been making quite long videos these days, so trying to keep them a bit short and sweet. Yes, so don't overcomplicate things, keep things simple. Don't be excessive with products. Stay away from heavy pomades because they add weight to your hair. And you know, locks should be light and fluffy and soft to the touch. If they're not that, then you need to check what you're using in your locks. So thank you guys for watching. As always, do subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. If you're just passing through, then I would appreciate you to subscribe too, because I'm doing a giveaway when I reach 1,000 subscribers. So thank you for watching, guys. Do comment below any questions you might have, and also what other things you want to see. You know, let me know in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. So as always, stay blessed stay beautiful and stay uniquely you. And I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you for watching. Mwah. Bye.